Greetings everyone, this is Seven from London, coming back with another video. This is a very short one. I just got a message from Romola to tell me that the trolls are out, which is a very good sign because it means that there are glitches in the matrix and it's crumbling. It's crumbling. Whenever they send out the trolls, you know that we're being effective. You know, they wouldn't even bother. You know, if you look at how low my numbers are on my channels and on my Twitter, etc., you know, you normally that wouldn't be a problem for them. But obviously, we're rising now, and they can see it, and so they're sending out the trolls to try to smear my name. I've been smeared so many times. It's, you know, the thing is, I have 15 years of evidence and court cases, and you know, all kinds of facts and truths, reports. You know, I have my family that died, burnt alive in Grenfell Tower. I've got 15 years of horror to establish exactly who I am, okay? Now, here's the thing. Most of you out there, some of you have got 20 years, 30 years, you know, 4 years, 5 years. Even if it's 2 weeks, it's too long. We should not be being abused by these people. And here's the thing. They've been getting away with this for so long. They've been comfortable sipping pina coladas, drinking champagne on our misery and suffering. Okay? They've been living the life of Riley and a high life on our misery and suffering, causing carnage, brutality, evil, destroying homes, stealing, robbing, pillaging. They've been getting away with it for such a long time. They basically are shocked to see any of us rising, because the thing is, the program has been that we're all isolated, okay? We're all disempowered, okay? They've shut down every department so that basically any of us try to get any form of intervention anywhere, everywhere we go, blocked, blocked, blocked. You bring your evidence, buried, 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 cover up, cover up, cover up after cover up. For them to see us rising like this is causing major panic stations, obviously. So they've sent in the trolls. Okay, now the thing is, I've already established who I am. I didn't come here last week. I've been doing this for the last 15 years, okay? And everybody who sees my evidence or knows me knows that, okay? I don't do bullshit, okay? I don't do lies, and I don't tolerate liars, okay? Get that straight, okay? I want you to get that straight. Now, what we have to understand, there's a few things that we really have to put into the equation and understand here. The first thing is, these trolls, a lot of these trolls, when they send out these trolls, these are probably some unemployed people that they pay your money to go and smear people's names, okay? And, you know, all the members of the crime ring themselves, you know. So you have to understand that these are some desperate people who have been living off our backs, living off our suffering, okay, for a very long time. The last thing they want is for it to come to an end, okay? So you have to understand that. This is why they will send these people in, okay, and start smearing my name. But the thing is, this is not about me. Anybody who's joining this campaign is because you know that there's filthy, evil corruption like you cannot believe it, off the charts going on, okay? In the UK, they are the masters of it, okay? They are the architects of evil, and they can sit back with no conscience whatsoever of what they're doing to innocent people. And I'm saying no more. You're saying no more. No more, no more. Enough is enough, okay? All right. So this is the time when we as a people, we rise up. Now, you're not rising up because you're following Seven. No, you're not following Seven. You're following the fact that you have experienced horror. You're following the fact that your heart is telling you you can't live like this no more. You're following the fact that you know on your own that you have been targeted. You're following the fact that you know that there's innocent people being enslaved right now, that there are little children being trafficked and targeted. This is what we are dealing with, okay? This is about not following any leader. I don't follow people, okay? I follow the Most High. If you're going to follow anyone, follow the Most High God. That's who you follow if you're going to follow anybody, okay? Right? This is not about that. This is about you taking your power back as individuals and us coming together as individuals. You're following yourself. You're following your heart, okay? Because you know the system that we have in place is totally corrupt. It's not fit for purpose anymore. It never was. Okay, I just want to say one quick word about this People's Revolution Party. Okay, now I watched Red Pill Pill's video about the People's Revolution Party, and this is my personal, I can only speak for myself. The whole system where we basically have centralized governments is null and void. It doesn't work. Okay, it doesn't work for the majority of us, okay? To have a group of people in a position of power that governs the rest of humanity is what has got us into the mess that we're in. We need decentralized systems, we need autonomous systems, and people that are self-governing, that encourage self-governing. We do not need some people that sit in a building that we don't know, that basically want to come along and say that they're going to take control of our lives and actually man us and boss us around and try to be people's rulers. I don't have no ruler. The only person I follow is the Most High, because those are the principles of love, truth, justice, respect, and honor for every single person on this planet, which I do. I live that daily. Okay, just because I live that daily doesn't mean I'm going to take people's bullshit. I've got 15 years of horror. Look at the Grenfell Tower report. Okay, look at the Farrell report. Look at those reports and see what I've been through. Okay, so what I'm saying to everybody about the trolls, do not engage. If you see a nasty comment, if you see anybody using this campaign to do their dirtiness, because this is not about that. This is about people power rising up as love in action, truth in action, justice in action. Okay, we're taking our power back from all the organizations that are supposed to be looking out for us, protecting us, and serving us, and they're not. Okay. We're paying taxes. Everybody's paying taxes to these people. They're creaming off the money on top of robbing us and pillaging, okay? They've stolen billions of pounds from me and countless other people, all right? And they've got away with it because they've blocked every single department where we're supposed to be able to go to get justice and get remedy. And there is no justice and there's no remedy because the whole system is rigged up. It's totally organized crime wherever you go. You just have to type that in. Organized crime has taken over the UK. Scotland Yard have said it themselves. Okay, criminal gangs have infiltrated everywhere. The Seven Gate Crime Syndicate, the Deep State Cabal, the New World Order Mafia, the Satanists, okay, the Luciferians, they've taken over and they're using fear and wickedness and evil as a weapon to control people because they're putting people in a state of fear where nobody wants to rise up and come forward. But here's the thing, now they see that we're rising, they're coming with the bullshit. Oh, I don't know who Seven is she telling the truth and what have you. There's enough evidence for the rest of your life. I've got more evidence that you can comb through in a lifetime. Okay, how about that? Okay, now, I understand these trolls. They're getting a little money to go out there and write bullshit about people. But you see, the thing is, all of you trolls, you best believe it, I do law. I'm somebody that knows the law. And I know about defamation, okay? So you best watch your back on that one, okay? Because I have a whole army coming up against you, okay? And we'll be issuing proceedings against you, okay? So just note that, okay? Because I don't take nobody's shit, okay? My friends are dead. My mother and my father are dead. No investigations in any case. My aunt and my cousin were burnt alive in Grenfell Tower. How dare you! Don't play with me. I'm not to be messed with. Okay, I've had 15 years of evil, and I'm telling you what, it stops now. I've seen family after family after family destroyed. Destroyed! Mothers crying, fathers crying, people are still crying over Grenfell Tower, totally traumatized. Do not mess with us, okay? That's my message to you today. Now, I'm telling you, everybody who's on this campaign and you're hashtagging, just copy and paste and blast and put the ats. Copy, paste all the hashtags that you see us blasting. Start new, fresh tweets, okay? All in your own quarters, okay? Keep it clean, keep it direct, and keep it clear that we ain't taking the bullshit no more, okay? And all of those trolls that you see, anybody that's negative, that's trying to smear any of us, me or anybody, just don't engage. That's what they try to do. They try to take your energy. They're into energy. They're energy vampires, okay? They want to distract you so that you have to explain this to them and explain that to them. You don't have to explain nothing to nobody. Just do what you're doing. Just blast, 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 tweets all over the place, because the hashtags are not just on Twitter, they're all over social media. Once you put a hashtag in, it becomes almost like a website, okay? It goes all over social media. So copy as many of the hashtags as possible and blast them into big groups. Keep it spreading it, and do no fear, okay? This is the way we free ourselves. Okay, you who are suffering, follow your suffering. Let your heart say, I've had enough of this now. We've all had enough of this now. Those people who are in the matrix, they have to understand it. They're running it. They're sipping champagne on the back of our suffering, and they've been doing it so long. The last thing they want is for any of us to rise up and say, the party's over. Well, the party's over. It's over for you now. We do not want it anymore. We do not accept your abuse. We are not your slaves. Okay? I repeat, we are not your slaves. Okay? Take that into your bonnet and keep it. Okay? Right. So we're coming positively. Everybody's coming positively. I don't want to see anybody telling me about any more trolls. If you see trolls, if I see trolls, I don't engage them, because that's what they want. They want your attention. That's what they're getting paid to do. Delete. Do not follow their channel. If you see it's a channel that's smearing any of us, anybody, Brian Harvey, me, Ambrose, any of the people who are cases have got genuine situations, Ramola D, anybody that you see that's part of this people power uprising, okay, positive, peaceful, we're peaceful, okay? Anybody that wants to come in and stir up the pot with a load of nasty, evil, negative crap, what you're going to do is just you're going to stop watching their channel, because if you stop watching their channel, they're finished. They need you to watch and engage. Oh, what they're saying. They want you to get into the rare. Forget about the rare. We're intelligent, wise, spiritual, powerful beings, and we're coming to take our power back from people who are very low down, dirty, filthy, evil, wicked, conniving, genocidal terrorists. That's what we're doing. We're not tolerant anymore. They need to pay me my money, credit and pay me, remove your surveillance from me, get out of my life. I'm not interested in your life. I want you out of my life. Forever. I want you out. Okay? You've had 15 years in my life terrorizing and pillaging. Okay? I'm trying to pretend that it's not happening. You're going to say that all these thousands and millions of people are being targeted. All of us are just making it up. treated. You want to be treated with respect. We want to be treated with respect. Okay? This is not about hate. This is not about anything like that. We want you out of our lives. Okay? We're not your slaves. We're not going to accept your rotten, dirty, filthy system that is killing, maiming, and torturing and terrorizing the people living in the world. Okay? Whether it be the UK, the US, wherever the people are, we're not tolerating it anymore. We don't want it anymore. That's the message. It's not about me. There's nobody following me. People are following their own pain, their own torture, their own truth, what they're living through. Okay? That's what you have to understand. And you have to back off. You have to somehow make it known to your own self that put yourself in our positions and ask yourself, would you accept what you are doing to us, what you have been doing to us for decades? Would you accept it? No, you would not. Okay? So don't expect us to suck it up. We're not going to accept it anymore. We have a right to live in peace. We have a right to protection. We have a right to live peacefully and have the peaceful enjoyment of our own possessions. You do not have a right to steal. You do not have a right to lie on other people. You don't have the right to do it. Okay? And terrorize people and make people live in torture and misery and suffering. You don't have the right to do it. Okay, that's what you have to accept. Once you've accepted that, then you have to come round to the point of view where you first, when it comes to me, you credit and pay me for the 15 years of labor, 15 years of my work that you've stolen. I want my money back. Okay, and I'm not going to stop until I get my money back. People are not going to stop until we see justice, okay? Until I see those people who perpetrated the atrocities in 7/7, Charlie Hebdo, Grenfell Tower, until I see these people removed, okay? That's what it's about, okay? So anybody who, whatever your situation is, you don't stop, okay? It doesn't matter who does it, you keep this campaign going, okay? Because they're going to sabotage, we have to expect that. They've been living lovely off our suffering for so long. The last thing they want is for us to say no more. No more abuse and no more evil. Okay? And those of you who are using this campaign to target Muslims, we're not accepting that. If we see anything on a thread that says, yeah, no more abuse from Muslims, blah, 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 it's not about Muslims. It's about corporate corruption, okay? It's about institutionalized, racist, fascist corruption, okay? This is what we're talking about, right? So don't be targeting Muslims, innocent Muslims, and using that to start using them as whipping boys, okay? We're not talking about Muslims, all right? We're not talking about anybody's religion. We're talking about the wickedness and the evil, okay? So that's where we need to focus. If you see people using this campaign for those reasons, block and delete, unfriend them. Stop following them and block them from your channel, okay? Do not give them any traction. Don't watch anybody's videos if they're making negative videos, unless people are positive and they're supportive to freedom, love, peace, justice for all. We do not want to engage them, okay? We're dealing with spiritual wickedness and people who feel that they've got some form of entitlement to abuse other people, okay? And they haven't. And that's where we're rising up, united as one force, in love, in truth, in justice and fairness for all. Be creative, have fun with it, okay? Enjoy it. Just express yourself. Express, your own pain. You feel your own pain. There's nobody, when you go to bed at night, you feel your pain. Nobody feels your pain. Nobody sees your tears. Okay? Right? For all of you suffering like me out there. Okay? We're proud people. Okay? We keep ourselves dignified. But that doesn't mean that we have to take it. We don't have to take it anymore. And we're not going to take it. And that's the message, loud and clear. Nobody's following 7. The Most High gave me the intuition and the divine instructions of what to do to help people to mobilize so that we can do it for ourselves. So you're not doing it. When you send your hashtags, you're doing it for you. You're not doing it for me. You're not following me. We just joining each other in all of our collective pain as a humanity who's been wronged by monsters. These people are monsters. They want to kill people openly in broad daylight, and they want to get away with it and sit and drink champagne on our suffering. No more. No more evil. No more abuse. That's my message. The power is the people's. Okay? I'm signing out. Much love to everybody. Be strong. Don't take the bullshit. Don't have fear. Don't engage. Don't spend no time and energy explaining anything to anybody. Just blast your hashtags. Make sure you spread them far and wide over all social media. If you're on Facebook, blast it there. If you're on Gab, blast it there. Wherever you are, blast your hashtags and make sure you embed it into people. Let people who have got big platforms, famous people, let them know, because there are people that also feel it as well. And I'm going to post a video from Lenny Kravitz as an inspirational music, because even he has done a brilliant song. It's enough. It's enough. That's the message. It's enough. Okay? Keep that in your heart. When you wake up in the morning, it's enough. No more of this. Okay? Don't allow them. Don't give them any traction. Don't give them any energy in any shape or form. Make sure their channels have no views. Make sure if they're on any social media platform posting any lies, just make sure you block them. Block, 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 delete, block. That's what you do. And then focus on what we're doing. Keep your attention to what you want to achieve, which is justice. We want to bring this evil to an end. That's the end goal, and keep that in your mind. Don't waver from it. They're going to send all kinds of distractions in to try to make you waver from it. We're not interested. Okay, I don't know what British fight is about, but we're not coming from that angle. We're coming from love. Okay, love over evil. Okay, good over evil. Right, that's where we're coming from. So don't let people distract you with any old bullshit and any kind of sidetracking. Okay, no sidetracking going on. Stay focused. Yeah? Stay focused on your own pain, on that you want to end to the suffering. You know you can't go back to the police because the police are not going to help us. They're not going to help us. The government is not going to help us. All right? They're protecting the criminals. They're protecting the crime syndicate. Maybe some of these people are being threatened as well. We don't know what's happening to them, why they're not helping us. But we can't worry about that at this stage. We just have to look for ourselves and make sure you spread the message far and wide. We do not want it anymore. There's no reason for it. We're intelligent people. We could and we should be living in a peaceful world. Okay? We should have a peaceful government. We should have a truthful media. Okay, that reports what's happening to us, but they're not reporting it because they're complicit. All of these media networks are all involved. Okay? So you have to understand that. You have to understand that, and you have to overstand that. Okay? All of these different organizations, they've suppressed our voices for too long. Now we are the media. Okay? Eventually we're going to go into these institutions and take over them. They're going to have to replace all those criminals with good, honest people. People like Romola D, and people that are reporting the truth like Alfred Weber, people who are using their channels to report the truth. These are the people that should be in the media and in the government, okay? Not people that want to steal and lie and destroy people's lives as if our lives are a joke. No more, okay? Peace, love, and power to the people, yeah? That's what I'm saying, okay?